Hello and welcome to a new episode of our Bahraini Dishes cooking show. My name is Chef Ali Youssef and today I have prepared for you a delicious and very traditional and very local. Our dish today is Hamoor, Machboos Hammor, which is one of the common machbooses in Bahrain. To prepare that, we need rice, we need Hamoor. I've got a little baby Hamoor actually because I don't have like a lot of guests coming tonight. So then I have the whole spices. I got the garlic and ginger paste, and I got ghee. You can use butter as well. Depends what you have at home. Then I have salt, of course, and I have red onions. I got loads because I need also later to put on the top. And then I have tomato, fresh tomatoes chopped, because some people use tomato paste. And then I have vegetables and I have water. We'll go through the vegetables later and the spices. Before we start, let's put the heat up first for both. Do the frying for the fish, then stay the onions, oil first. Oil here, oil here. Let's put the onion. This Hamoor Machboos, a lot of Machboos is going on actually, but Hamoor Machboos, it has to be an occasion or big gathering. You buy a nice size of Hamoor and you cook it for them. Let it go by itself. Till then, we're going to marinate the fish. That's Hamoor. That's around 1 kg something. The usual marination for fish. We've got a little bit of salt. Right, then I have turmeric powder. It's 1 spoon. 1.5 tablespoons. Then I have fish powder. 2 tablespoons. Then I have black pepper. I'm not gonna put red chili powder. It's gonna be spicy. I don't feel like eating spicy today, so. We marinated. This is the usual marination for our fish, whatever fish you're cooking. When it goes for frying fish, we do this marination. Mind you, having said that, this fish going to be fried 3/4 or even fully fried, no problem. Then we just need to make it a bit crispy from outside or a bit hard so it won't break in the gravy later or in the machboos. We put the fish in there. Unlike the chicken you do it there, along with the onions. Let me close this. In machboos, and especially in this Hamoor machboos, we really need to caramelize the onions, make them really dark so we can get beautiful color later. And now I'm going to add the other spices I got. Start from here. We have cardamom, black pepper, cloves, coriander, bay leaves, and cinnamon and black lemon. That will go in there. Mix it. These are dried whole spices. I need time to extract the flavor out of it. On this now, I leave this. We're going to cook both sides, and this we're waiting, and the onions we wait for it to get brownish, and then we'll get back to you in about 10 minutes. Welcome back, and we are back to remove the fish. It's fried, ready to go in there, but there is not ready for it. The fish is ready. As you see it, this is the color that I really want. Now I'm going to add a few of spices. I want to give the onion some flavor, so we can put it there. Right, that was coriander, 1 tablespoon, a tablespoon of cumin, a little bit of, let's say another tablespoon of egar. Let's mix it together. Now I'm gonna take a little bit of it aside so I can use it later for toppings or for garnish. Here. Right. No, just a little bit, and then leave it there. Now we're going to add the rest of the ingredients. Now I'm going to add the tomatoes. Mix it. Yet no salt yet, yeah? Careful. You need to keep it dry as much as you can for now. Everything is coming up later. No worries. We'll leave it for 5 to 10 minutes. We'll get back to you. Welcome back. As you see, the tomatoes are ready. Now I'm going to add ginger and garlic paste. That'll be 2 tablespoons. Mix it. As I didn't choose the separate, it's been on a full process, ginger and garlic. Blend it. Smells good. Right? You see, this is going to be an amazing Machboos today. Love it. Right. To me, this is very, very important to put dill leaves. Just handful, don't have to put the whole 9 yards. This is for now, because we're going to add again later. And then here I've got coriander, fresh coriander, as go well with Machboos or seafood in general. Mix it. Wow, this smells really, really good. Now I'm going to put the rest of the spices. Turmeric, 1 tablespoon. Agar, I'll go for another tablespoon. And going to put fish powder or fish spices. A tablespoon should be enough. And a bit of pepper, bit of lemon powder, just 1 spoon is fine. Bit of salt, and let's mix it. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm going to add water. Now that's ready almost for me. This is 1 liter of water. And I have kept there more. We might need more later. We just put it aside. Mix it. Let's bring it to boil. Now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna place my Hamoor. I'm gonna place them in that water slowly to get the flavor out of it. Not the old flavor though. Let's get this Machboos smells and tastes like fish. Leave it there. Then we'll bring it to boil. Maybe probably need 15 minutes. And we'll get back to you. Welcome back, and now it's been 15 minutes. That should be enough for our fish. Now gently you have to remove it so hopefully it won't break. That's really good. That's really good. That's what I'm talking about. It's getting really heavy. Gotta take it out carefully. Don't want it to break. Right. And that's the tail. Now, looks like I'm, as I said earlier, need water. I'm going here to add water. A bit more. Yeah, more water. Because it got dry with the fish. Now I'm going to add the rest of this salt that I have and mix it. And now I'm going to add the ghee. Could have been done earlier also, or now, or even later, but I prefer now at this moment. I'm going to cut just one, not a lot, just to get the rice color. 2 of those. Mix it. Now we're going to add the rice. Drain off the water. It's been soaked for a long time. It's been there at least for 45 minutes, which is good actually. As I said, it's an optional also to add tomato paste to get your rice darker or reddish color, but it's not a must because most of people doesn't use it actually. It's just some people. We'll leave that one there. We'll cover it until it's done. We'll keep it on medium heat. Right, we'll leave that for at least 20 minutes till the rice get cooked. Then we'll put this inside and then we can plate it. For that 20 minutes, let me do something for you on the side, which is something called, we call it acha'ar. Acha'ar is a pickle. Pickle vegetables that we do in different ways, in different styles, in different recipes, different ingredients as well. Here I'm doing the classic Bahraini traditional way of doing the acha'ar. I have vinegar, that's the main ingredients, and I have vegetables. I'm going to cut it, and I have jar. Then we have spices, I'm going to use only salt and turmeric. Let me show you how it goes. We have jalapenos, cut them small, and we've got chilies. It depends on you on how many chilies you want to put in there. Then we've got carrots. And some people, it all depends on which vegetables also you want. A lot of people they putting cabbage. It's not bad actually, cabbage is good. Preferably you can cut them into small, just like that. Why? You can do even you can do half rounds. It helps you take them out of the jar and just eat them directly, or eat it with your machboos, you eat it with your biryani. Usually we do acha'ar with biryanis and machboos, and our traditional food. But it usually goes in the iftar time or lunch time. I have cucumbers. Got tomatoes, I got cauliflowers. I'm gonna show you first how this is gonna go. First, let me put some cherry tomatoes on the bottom. Right? Then we're going to make layers, right? Then we have cauliflower. Make sure it's small, don't want big ones. So it's easy to spoon it out. Right, ready, nice. Also, some people will add dried garlic. Which you find it in our local supermarkets or cold stores. Easy. So we have done a layer of tomato, then cauliflowers, then let's put carrots, then cucumber, then chilies, then again we put tomatoes. We're repeating the layer, and this will be ready in 7 days. After 7 days you can use it. You can start eating it simply because you need to all this vegetables needs to observe the vinegar. They need to be pickled actually, which doesn't take less than 7 days for that amount of vegetables. And for chilies, you can put chilies within 3-4 days. They'll be ready in a small amount I'm talking about. Chilies are nice actually, pickled chilies. Remember, first days you've got to check on it. The first 3 days you have to check on it because it's going to observe the vinegar, and then if it goes less, and then you will lose the whole thing. So that's why in 3 days you've got to check on it, and check. Now I'm going to put the, you can put a lot of salt, no problem, because the vegetables will absorb the salt. And then tablespoon of turmeric, right? You can add more if you want to. That's enough for me. Okay, and then slowly we're going to add the vinegar. Simple and easy. And also some people will add water to the vinegar to minimize the sourness of the vinegar, because you know vinegar is very sour. You see it? Has to be full of it. Look how beautiful it is. Add more. Doing it full. Then we close it. See, the vinegar is coming out. And this, I'm making sure it's full. That's our achar. It's ready. Look how beautiful it is. And unfortunately, we cannot eat it now. It will take at least 7 days. And then after 3 days, first check on the vinegar. If it's less, then you have to fill it up again. And if it's not, then leave it. Because I know for a reason that the vegetables will absorb the vinegar. So anyway, here it is. It's ready. I'm going to clean the mess here. And then we'll go back to our machboos. See you in a bit. Welcome back, and now it's almost ready, but now it's time to put on a low heat. And then I'm going to add more herbs. More herbs, more smell, more flavor. And coriander. And it's very easy, but it just needs time. And then when you get used to it, actually it's gonna be easier for you even to do whatever makes you happy. You can make machboos out of it. See it? Right. Now, going to mix it. As you see, it's still not fully cooked. And that's the best part. Then you can add the herbs now. Very slowly. Then we have to put the fish carefully. First, the head. Then the rest can very easily because it won't break. Now it's going through the last process, 10 to 15 minutes, and then we'll get back to you to plate it. Welcome back, and we have reached to the end of this episode, and the machboos is ready. Time to plate it. Smells good. Let's put the fish on the side, and the hard-headed Hamoor. Remember, machboos has to be heavy. It's very heavy meal. Especially with Hamoor. You eat it and you nab directly. So this dish can be served with too many kinds of side dishes. As I mentioned earlier, was the acha'ar. Also, can be machboos, the red sauce. It can be maybe gravy. Even the gravy out of this, you don't have to put, I mean, you can take some of it before you put the rice. When you keep it aside, you can use it as a sauce. Right. How are we going to do this now? Right. Head. Head. Now we make it looks beautiful. And now, if you do remember, I have kept the onion for garnishing. And it will give it beautiful flavor, by the way. Now, here, make it looks better with some herbs. Always color your dishes. Presentation is very important. Lemon, because you're doing seafood. Chilies, because I do love chilies. And our Machboos Hammor is ready. I hope you like it. I hope you enjoy the recipes. Also, it could be with the acha'ar, as I said, tamarind syrup, machboos sauce, or gravy, or just hot sauce, whatever makes you happy. Yeah, and remember, this will take, when you put it to get it done, to proof it, it can be in a sunlight, it can be where not very hot place, not very cold, not even room temperature. Well, preferably under the sun you keep it, and it gets the way you want it. It gets softer and faster as it goes. Thank you for watching, and that was today's episode. Hamoor Machboos has been done, and wait another episode tomorrow with another delicious food of Bahraini dishes. Thank you and goodbye.